Good morning and welcome to day 16 of May Vlogs. I completely failed to edit or upload yesterday's vlog at all. I took the boys to the park instead and then ran out of time. So apologies for that. What I will do is I will put this vlog up as day 15 and 16 combined. So hopefully you'll be happy with that. Today is more of the same though. It is another work day. I have dropped the boys at school. I am just rinsing out yesterday's self-striping. So this is one of the new colourways, if I can get it so you can actually see the colours. So this is Hydrangea, which is a three striper. I'm really pleased with this one. So yeah, I'm just rinsing these out as I talk to you before I get started on dyeing up today's. What have I got? Today's dyeing is the last of the show self-striping, which is quite a nice feeling. So I've got 10 skeins to dye today, but it's kind of the end, the dregs, if that makes sense. So I've got kind of two colours, 2 skeins of one colourway to dye. I've got to dye up I've got to dye up all of the other new 3-striper. So I need to kind of work that out and work the colours out. There's one colour in that is proving a little bit tricky to kind of work out how to create it. It's kind of a bit of a murky pink, really. So I need to have a little think and a little see if I can. Sorry for the banging. See if I can do it justice, really. It's quite interesting dyeing the self-striping because I find now that I've dyed quite a lot of different colourways, it's much easier coming up with new colourways because I can I find an inspiration picture, something that, you know, I like the look of, something that I want to dye up as a self-striping colourway. And then obviously I work out what colours I'm going to use. I work out the order of the colours. I tend to do that with colouring pencils. Just literally draw it out and try all the different orders. Can't talk this morning. Try all the different orders and decide which combination of colours I like the best. And then I dye it up. When I first started, it was always quite tricky getting the colours you wanted, you know, getting the exact colours that you wanted. I find that a lot easier now because what I can do is I can kind of say, right, these are the colours I want. What colourways have got similar colours in? So I could say like, okay, right, I want a light purple. And I can look at my other colourways and kind of say, right, well, that colourway had a light purple in it. Do I want to be slightly lighter or darker? And then I can kind of go with the recipes from the previous colourways to just work it out. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm kind of rambling this morning. So this is the other new colourway. This is a new 5-stripe colourway. I'm probably not going to get the order of the stripes. I guess I could try and find the order of the stripes. Here we go. So this is Ocean Breeze. There we go. So you've got white. I don't know. I'm rubbish at naming colours. You've got kind of a teal colour. You've got 2 purples, and then kind of a sea green colour. Bring it back a little bit. You probably get better colours. I love this one. I'm really pleased with this. So yeah, another new colourway. And then that's it, apart from the other new colourway that I'm dyeing up today. I will let you know how that goes and I will show you that tomorrow, I'm sure. But anyway, I better get on with this and get started. I will see you a little bit later on in my day. The stripes are all dyed. It's about 12:30. I haven't put them onto steam yet, but I'm just making the most of having a tiny bit of child-free time with obviously Arthur at school and Jasper at the childminders to pop to Asda. I need to get a few bits of clothing for the boys. I could do with some skirts, would be lovely. It is absolutely gorgeous here at the moment. I mean, my car is telling me it's 20 degrees, which doesn't sound particularly hot, 20 degrees centigrade, but it feels more like 25. It's absolutely beautiful. And poor Jasper has actually only got one pair of shorts that fit him, because obviously it's been the winter. So I need to go and get them. Arthur's always been really skinny, so I think what happened is he obviously wore out the shorts that were in the sort of the 2 to 3 age, because he probably wore them up until he was about 4. So I don't seem to have any shorts that are going to fit Jasper, so I need to go get those. Arthur needs a little bit of clothing because, as I just said, he's really skinny, but he's really tall, so all his tracksuit bottoms are getting really short for him, and it's health week next week at school, which means that they have the whole week doing kind of sports activities and stuff like that, and he's meant to be wearing kind of tracksuit bottoms and t-shirts and stuff to school, and I can't send him to school in tracksuit bottoms that are halfway up his legs. So yeah, just a quick shopping trip to Asda to go and pick up a few bits like that. I might even see if I can get a paddling pool for the boys in the garden as well, to fill up this afternoon. I'm sure you're all desperate to know what I got in Asda, so I thought I'd share. So for Arthur, I managed to pick up a couple of pairs of shorts, just fun shorts for every day. I also got him a couple of pairs of tracksuit bottoms and a couple of pairs of just kind of tracky bottom shorts, which will be perfect for kind of school stuff and things like that. I'm a big fan of supermarket clothing, especially for kids. Not so much for grown-ups, but definitely for kids, because, you know, the quality is absolutely fine and the prices are really good, and they're just going to get wrecked anyway. So yeah, I do like a bit of supermarket clothing for the kids. So that's Arthur. I also picked up a roll-on sun cream, because I can just stick that in his school bag and he'll be able to apply that without it making too much mess, which is good. And then for Jasper's got some sandals because he's just grown out of his other sandals. I couldn't resist this t-shirt for him. He is obsessed with Hey Duggee at the moment, and he's got a pair of Hey Duggee pajamas, but he hasn't got any other Hey Duggee clothing, so I know he's gonna love this. And I got him a couple of pairs of shorts as well. Again, just really fun kind of everyday shorts. And I also got him a kind of beach swimsuit thing. I love this kind of stuff for kids. This one's really nice because it's got like proper swim trunks, but then you've also got like the rash vest kind of thing, which is really good, obviously, for sun protection. You don't need to worry about them so much in the sun. This one comes with a little hat too. And I picked myself up a drinks bottle because it was sparkly and I can't seem to find any of our other ones at the moment. I'm about to brave the attic to find the foot pump to blow up the paddling pool for the kids. I hate attics. To be fair though, this attic isn't actually too bad, as attics go. Now to hunt down that pump. So while Tom's doing the boys' teeth and bedtime story, I thought I'd show you this. Arthur's class are doing a bit at the moment about growing, and they're talking a lot about babies and growing from being a baby, and they're all getting sent home with a baby box. And as you can see from the label, they've basically got to put a few memories and a few kind of special things from being a baby in the box, and then they're going to share it all with their class. We've just done it with Arthur, and this is what he's put in the box. So we've got his label from him being baby Giddens before he even had a name. He loves this one. The cork from the champagne bottle from when we were celebrating Arthur being born. His first shoes, along with, his first shoes along with a picture of him getting his first shoes and me with my ridiculously short hair. And then we've also got a little sleep suit. Little sleep suit along with a photograph of Arthur in the hospital at about 3 days old, wearing that sleep suit. We spent 5 or 6 days in the hospital with Arthur. We had to go into the special care unit for 5 days because he was absolutely fine at birth, and we went to have our paediatrician check to be checked out of the hospital, and they just picked up that his heart rate was a little bit slow. So they put us on the special care unit just to monitor his heart rate for a few days. But he was fine after, they didn't ever pick up anything. He had x-rays, he had ECGs, he had all kind of little bits and pieces. And they never actually picked up anything wrong with him. But yeah, there you go. Little backstory.